If you don't show up or don't say anything on those days, to wonder why you're gone and come looking for you.
No, they won't.
No, they
why
might give you a phone call.
Yeah.
They'll be like, "Hey, where you at?
Where you is, son?
Oh, you not coming in today? Okay, we see you tomorrow."
This chessboard ain't gonna play itself, you know.
So, to sum it up, the cafe yesterday is where you work.
And that's the only thing that you got out of that, Orion?
Yes. And that
Wow.
Kent talks a lot. And he seems like he's deep in thought. And he just bumped into a telephone pole.
Oh, sweetie.
Wow. This might sound rude, but I don't understand what you liked about this guy.
You know, love, it works in mysterious ways, you know?
I was gonna totally say ouch.
Oh no, Orion, I don't care about your opinion.
Nope.
August 3rd.
Dawn. What's this so early in the morning? A message?
Received a new message. Kent, no subject. I forgot to mention this earlier, but I'm normally at the university laboratory on Wednesday. If you don't have any other plans, you can come by. Have you visited Seiichi University before? Oh, she hasn't gone to this college yet.
Ooh.
This is like the first time she hasn't been in college. It's near your house. You should be able to get there easily as long as you have a sense of direction, but if something happens, call me.
What? He doesn't have to call his girlfriend to the university laboratory. And if you go, he'll probably just get ignored again, like yesterday. And the fact that he's asking whether you've been there before or not probably means he goes to a different university than you. Guess this isn't forbidden love between a teacher and a student. Darn.
No, Orion, you should never, ever. I mean, sure, it's a whole thing about, you know, fantasies and stuff, but no.
No, bad Orion. If it's forbidden, it is forbidden for a reason.
Uh-huh.
Well, the fewer obstacles, the better. But I wonder what kind of student you were to him then. And I'm sure the details concerning why you started to go out is an important part of your memories.
So I guess they are different universities.
Mm-hmm.
Because in Sheen's playthrough, they made it seem like it was the same university.
No, she's always gone to a different university versus Iki and Kent. They're in something for
in
maths and sciences.
Yeah, in Sheen's route, they were in the maths and sciences section of the college.
I think it's a college for math and sciences.
I don't think so.
We really need to find out more about your relationship with Kent. Anyways, want to try going to this university laboratory? He told us the name of the university, so we should be able to get there on our own if we look it up online first. It's not like you get any stimulation at home. You can just bring your work manual and read it while you sit with Kent again. Okay, now that that's decided, let's get changed and go to Seiichi University.
1 hour later. See?
Alright, we arrived without a problem. It's almost too easy. He said he's in the laboratory, but I wonder which laboratory it is exactly. It's only been a week since you started going out, but you probably would have known in the past. It would be bad if you were like, which laboratory are you in again? What do you do? He said to call if you get lost, but he would make fun of you for sure. I'll try calling Kent. Okay, but you'd better be prepared for some sarcasm.
Connecting.
Oh, right. Also, don't ask which laboratory. You just need to tell him you're lost, and I doubt he'll suspect you have amnesia.
You got lost? I thought this would happen. I was just thinking of going to find you and just stepped outside when you called.
Excellent timing.
今はどこへいますか? Just stay there and don't move. Just in case. You came this far and got lost. There are plenty of people around here who know where my lab is. You should have asked someone. You really don't think ahead, do you? But the fact that you relied on me is... I mean, this might have been the first time you ever called me. The fact that you chose me rather than asking a stranger for directions was the optimal choice.
You blushy.
Uh-huh. Anyway. Ikso. He's so cute.
What was that? Is he embarrassed? And you two are dating, yet this is the first time you've ever called him? You weren't replying to messages either, right? Why not? Didn't you like Kent? You're both so complicated.
Come in. Make yourself at home. This is a shared room used by graduate students for mathematics research, but in reality it's more like my own private room. There's rarely anybody here on Wednesdays especially, so my friends just come in as they please. You can relax.
Ah, he left you alone again. Just as I thought. He said to relax, but it's hard to feel at home in what looks like a workplace. Also, it sounds like Kent is enrolled in a math program. Or at least that's what I gather. I wonder what he's researching. He said this is for graduate students, so he must be a graduate student too. I want to ask him a lot of things, but I also feel like we'd be getting in his way. And we need to study for work. What will you do? Will you try talking to him? Would you like to talk?
Talk? Have the two of us ever had a productive discussion before? I'd like to hear such a topic if you can think of one. As far as I know, either the questions you ask to me are useless and waste my time, or we simply end up arguing. Or are you asking us to have a conversation rather than a discussion? At times, I have talks with friends that can't be called discussions. Is that what you're requesting?
Yes. Yes, that's it. I'm surprised he understood.
Kent, you're the one that's overcomplicating everything.
Yes. Yes, you are, Kent. Calm down.
Could you have
Pretend
been...
we're Iki.
I don't know, because Iki's supposed to be on the same level as him, technically. Could you have been dissatisfied by a lack of conversation? Still, conversations are something that occur on their own. They aren't something you request. It's difficult to simply come up with a topic out of the blue, but I'd be willing to talk if you don't mind what the subject is. At best, the subject is simply idle chatter, but my field of study, mathematics, is often misunderstood. It isn't necessarily about pure mathematical logic alone. It's often believed that mathematics is comprised of logic and theorems, and the construction of aesthetic equations is highly regarded, but I reject that. I mainly focus on utilizing those theorems to define physical phenomena, and one method of that is...
I have a feeling this is going to take a while.
Let me tell you about the War of 1874. It began with a simple math equation.
In 1814, we took a little trip. Yawn. I'm so tired. It's already evening. What will you do? Will you go home? Huh? Don't stand in her way like that. You're really tall and scary.
Why haven't you become angry? Why haven't you complained? Your attitude is far too questionable. What happened to you after our fight 3 days ago? Could you also... Am I just making foolish assumptions, thinking that you're tired of arguing too?
No.
I've heard that the first stage in dating is to be together as much as possible. But when is the first stage considered complete? I don't know what changes occurred by our simply being together, but your attitude really has changed. How should I perceive this? If your feelings toward me have changed, even a little, skoshi, boku wa. Actually, no. Yeah, he'd be ore. Ore wa. Ugh. You're too close. Iki, get away. This isn't that type of dating sim.
Nah, this is totally the best time.
No.
Don't move. You move, you die. What? Who was that?
It's really unfair that in Iki's route we hardly saw Kent up until midway through, and then we get Iki right away.
Of course we do. He's everywhere. You know how he is.
Mm-hmm.
And look, he's wearing his sunglasses just in case.
Right.
He's being so mindful.
Iki. It seems my senses have dulled. I didn't notice your intrusion.
Victory is mine, Ken. Do you have any last words for your family?
Ahsoka. Tell them I fought bravely.
I shall. What's with this conversation? What are they doing? And who's that guy?
We don't ask. We're just gonna leave.
Yep. Be like, yep, they're up to nonsense. Going home now.
Bromance is weird sometimes, okay? You never question when they kiss the homies goodnight.
No. Actually, you say, hey, next time can I get a couple of pics of that for the internet?
No.
Sound legal. Now, I'll have you check my answer. I've solved your math puzzle.
That's correct. You've improved, Ikkyo.
Thanks to you, Ken. Who's he? Is he Ken's friend?
Kind of debatable at this point, right? It could be his side bitch.
I mean...
Or is Kent EQ's side bitch?
I believe it would be more likely to be that way, since, Ikkyo's got his problem.
Well, and the fact that Kent really doesn't have any clue.
Yep. He's like, I have no idea, I don't understand. Okay, I do things. I hear you giggle over there.
You said it in like a Russian accent. Okay, I do things.
It's not my fault. Silence. Who's this cute girl? Is she a math student? Oh. I don't think EQ set us up.
Oh yeah? Interesting.
Unless he's playing it cool. Why aren't you saying anything?
Her name is Sophie. She's the owner I am dating.
What? Dating?
Deto naito. Yes. Hi.
I'm sorry. Really? Like, seriously? This isn't another experiment or research or some kind of weird study, is it?
That would be a really interesting romance plotline for sure. You're just going out for like research purposes, but it wouldn't hold water. It wouldn't feel real.
No.
So no.
You wouldn't be able to get proper information out of it.
Oh no, I'm saying like you as a viewer, it would just feel really false and maybe not that fun.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Hello.
Uh-oh, dang it, he took it off.
He took it off. He's actually attempting to seduce us. How dare you, Iki?
I'm gonna be a little disappointed if I'm doing this and I forget to title this episode, He Took It Off.
Well, there's your self-reminder. I'm Iki. It's nice to meet you. Please, don't be put off by this guy's dumb nickname for me.
What are you doing?
Can't you tell? This is a once-in-a-lifetime chance to see you get jealous. I'm not going to miss it. He did purposely take off his glasses.
Of course
to
he
rile up
did.
Kenneth. Rude.
Mm-hmm.
Rude.
You now understand why I didn't like EQ from the beginning, really? I mean, his route is cute, but outside of the routes, he's literally just the playboy.
Yeah.
I mean, okay, so he's gonna play this card, and then somehow it's gonna resolve to him being, oh, it's okay, kind of thing. And it's like, it shouldn't be okay because you totally just, like, overstepped your trust.
Boundaries.
Your trust line between friends.
Mm-hmm. Hey, look into my eyes. Yes, like that.
Ikkyo, this is the one thing I won't forgive you for.
Whoa, scary. Ken, I thought you didn't believe in my power. Or are you worried after seeing it all this time? It looks like your boyfriend is getting really jealous. But how do you feel? Wouldn't you prefer me? What? What? What's with this narcissist? Sure, Kent acts like he does, but this guy's even worse. What are you talking about?
What do you mean? I told you about this before. You see, his eyes are...
Oh, wait a second. What? It's not working.
Looks like it.
You're kidding. Really? Sorry, Ken. Mind if I seduce her? I really need to do this.
Of course I mind.
Oh, all right. Fine then. But this is a surprise. There are girls it doesn't work on.
Huh? What's he talking about? What's not working? Is he using hypnosis or something? Yes.
Not far off, Ryan. See, he's a lot smarter this time around. This is back.
I have to admit, these two have some of the better splash screens. I don't know why, but they just do.
I really think that the splash screens for these two are also a different artist.
Yeah. They have a totally different style. They've got a totally different vibe.
Stuffy, allow me to introduce you. I told you about him before. He's a no-good Tomodachi of mine. He believes his eyes have an effect similar to an aphrodisiac.
No, they really do have that effect. This is the first time I've met a girl who doesn't look.
Kira, you're going in and out so bad. It's like you're going away from the mic at points.
No, I'm still sitting right here. Here, let me dial that back a little bit.
No, they really do have that effect. This is the first time I've met a girl it doesn't work on.
Perfect.
Ah, I've got it. Is it possible that you could be so in love with Ken that you can resist the power of my eyes?
Impossible. Hold on. Let's see if I can find a better word. It should be like Zetina, Zetai Ninai or something like that, or Zetai. Fukano? No, I'm not gonna do that. That sounds bad.
No.
Fukano.
Bad idea.
Impossible.
Wait, why are you the one denying it, Kent?
She does not like me. In fact, I am almost certain she hates me.
Huh? Stuffy, what do you think he means? Hello? Are you listening?
Flashback. I fully understand your dislike for me. More than I'd like to, in fact. Actually, the word dislike may not describe it well enough. I could even say that I am hated by you. That's what I believe.
Whoa.
What's wrong, Stuffy?
What? My head's spinning. Stuffy, are you okay?
What's happened? Are you okay?
Is this anemia?
Yes.
Don't push yourself. Just lay down like that for a while. I apologize. I may have made you remember something terrible.
He knows.
I told you he'd figure it out.
This seems complicated.
Not really. It would be simple if you heard it, especially for you.
Oh, really? Then maybe I'll hear you out over some drinks later.
Very well.
Wait a second. You should let us listen in too, right, Stuffy?
I'd like to go, but
I can't, right?
Of course not. Not only are you not at the drinking age yet, you also have just collapsed a moment ago. I'll get my things ready. You go home when you feel better, Stuffy.
Yes, abandon her on the couch after she fainted.
Aww.
Ouch.
The jig is up, though. He totally knows that you don't remember him as a boyfriend or as a friend or as a whatever.
Yep. He knows. And he's going to explain it, that she seems to have just suddenly got it. There seems to be no reason for it. It's almost like magic. He's gonna go, magic. Ha! It's all over. We can't help it. We'll just go home for today. Ha! Today sure was surprising. It's unfortunate that we couldn't hear the nitty-gritty of the matter, but getting that memory back was a huge step forward. I think the thing we saw before you got dizzy was one of your old memories. The sudden shock of that memory rushing back is probably what knocked you off balance. That event must have left an intense impression on you before you lost your memories. It's the first memory that came back out of total nothingness, after all. I could even say that I'm hated by you. Huh.
That's not what he said. Nudge, nudge.
I'm looking at the line and that's what he said.
I'm saying do it in a Japanese-ish accent.
Oh, okay. I could even say that I'm hated by you. And that one was twice as offensive as anything you have ever said.
I love it.
See, it's so fun to listen to the bad Japanese. Kent is a weird guy, but I don't see any reason why you'd go so far as to hate him. And did you really not like Kent before? Kent always says that you were constantly arguing before, and maybe they weren't just lovers' quarrels. Anyway, for today you should get some rest. You've got 3 days of work starting tomorrow. Let's just hope you remember when you're supposed to go in.
Well, hello, beautiful people. Thank you for making it to the end of the video. I hope to see you guys next week for another Amnesia video. A major big shout out to these people who bought subs for my Twitch channel, These Nerds Play, The Kitty Daddy, Jojo the Bear. Thank you so much for the subs. Couldn't do this without you guys. Thank you.